Good morning, dear children. Welcome to the maths class. Today we are going to study about Roman numerals. Roman numerals. Children, do you ever learn about Roman numerals? No. Okay. So, first you look at this clock. Do you ever see this type of a clock? Here, instead of numbers, some symbols are arranged in this clock, isn't it? Do you know what is this? Yes, these are Roman numbers or Roman numerals. Okay, and in the previous classes and in the starting of this chapter, we learned about the different types of new number system, isn't it? That is Indian system of numeration, international system of numeration. The same way, here is another system of numeration, and that is Roman numerals. Okay, this system was used by ancient Romans. Okay, and in some places we are using this system also. Okay, children. So we will study about more about this Roman numerals today. Children, the numbers which we are using in our day-to-day life are called Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay, the numbers which we use in our day-to-day life are called Hindu-Arabic numerals. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. All that numbers have a name, and that is Hindu-Arabic numerals. Do you know why it does have the name Hindu-Arabic numerals? Because these numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, etc. these numbers are developed in our India. Okay, these numbers are developed in our India, and it is spreaded all over the world by Arabic traders. Okay, that's why then it is named as this number system named as Hindu-Arabic numerals. Got it? Okay. And the Roman numerals, that is the Roman numbers, are used by and developed by Romans. Okay, and we are also using that in some places. Okay, children, mainly it has 7 letters. Okay, 7 letters of English alphabet we are using in Roman numerals, and by using these letters we can make all the letters of all the numbers of Roman system. Okay, so that are the important or the main symbols they are using are I, V, X, L, C, D, M. Okay, these are the 7 symbols they are using. Okay, the 7 symbols, important symbols in Roman numbers, that is I, V, X, L, C, D, M. By using this and by combining in certain with some rules, we can make all the Roman numbers. Okay, children, look here. These are the main symbols in Roman numerals, and here shows are the corresponding value in Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay, so Roman number I stands for 1. Okay, Roman number I stands for 1. Then Roman number 5, that is V. V stands for 5. And then X denotes 10. X denotes 10. L denotes 50. L denotes 50. C denotes 100. C denotes 100. And D denotes 500. D denotes 500. And M denotes 1000. M denotes 1000. Okay, these are the main Roman numerals which we can use to make other Roman numerals also, and then these are the corresponding value in Hindu-Arabic numerals. Okay, children, alright, and now we will check some rules to write the Roman numbers. Okay. Children, here shown are the Hindu-Arabic numerals and corresponding Roman numerals. So look, the Roman numeral for 1 is I. Roman numeral for 2, I. Number 3, I. Then number 4, IV. 5, V. 6, VI. 7, VII. 8, VII. 9, IX. 10, X. Okay, and this is 1 to 10, the number from 1 to 10. Then we can write 11 as 10, then 1. That is X shows 10, then 1 more, that is 11. Okay, then 10, then 2, that is 12. 10, then 3, that is X, I, that is 13. Okay, again 10, X shows 10, 10, then 4. We know for writing the Roman numeral in 4 is IV. So 10, then IV. It shows 14. Then 10, 5. That is 10, V. That is 15. Then X, V, I. That is 16. X, V, I. That is 17. Then X, V, I. It is 18. Then X, it is 19. And to show 20, you have to repeat 10 2 times. That is XX, which shows 20. Okay. And then here also you can take 20 as XX. So XX1, 20 plus 1, that is 21. Okay. Then XX2, that is 20, and I shows 2. So 22. Then XX3, that is 23. XX4, that is 24. XX5, 25. XX6, that is VI shows 6. That we know, isn't it? So 26. Then 27. XX7 is 27. Then XX8, that is 28. XX9, 29. XX, 3 times X shows 30. Okay. This way we can write the Roman numerals. And for 40, do you know, children, we can never repeat a symbol more than 3 times. Okay, we can never repeat a symbol more than 3 times. So for 40, we are writing it as XL. Okay, L, we know L shows 50. Okay, so subtracting 10 from L, we will get 40. Okay, 50 minus 10 is 40. And for 50, you can write L. Okay, and then for 60, that is LX, that is 50 plus 10, that is 60. Then 70, that is LXX, that is 50 plus 10, 60, 60 plus 10, 70. That is LXX is 70. Now 80, LXXX, 3 times X, that is 80. Now 90, we know a symbol will never repeat more than 3 times. So here X is repeated 3 times, right? So we cannot make 4 X's in the next step. So we are writing it as XC. You know, C shows 100. Okay, C shows 100. So when we are writing a letter just behind the C, that means it is subtracting from C. C is 100. So when we are writing X behind us, which shows 10 is subtracting from 100. That is 90, isn't it? So that's why XC is 90. Now for 100, you can write C. Okay. If you know this well, then you can fill the next between numbers, that is 41, 42, 43. That's all you can fill by using these 1 to 10 numbers, right? XL1, XLI will be 41. XLII, that will be 42. XLII, XIII, that is 43. XLIV is 44. Like that, you can fill that up to 100. Got it, children? Okay, so these are the Roman numerals. Okay, now we will discuss in detail about this rules.
Thank you.
Children, the first rule in Roman numerals is a symbol can be repeated to maximum of 3 times. A symbol can be repeated to maximum of 3 times. Repetition of numbers means addition. Okay, repetition of numbers means addition. Only I, X, C and M can be repeated. Okay, which are the letters we can repeat? I, X, C and M can only repeat it. For example, look here. I is repeating 2 times. I, which shows addition. That is, I shows 1 in Hindu Arabic numeral, isn't it? So 1 plus 1, that is 2. Then XX means X, the value of X is 10. So 10 plus 10, which is equal to 20. Then C, we know the value of C is 100, isn't it? So when we are repeating C 3 times, then 100 plus 100 plus 100, that is equal to 300. Okay, so keep it in your mind. A symbol can be repeated to maximum of 3 times, and repetition of numbers means addition. Only I, X, C and M can be repeated. Got it, children? Children, now next rule. Okay, rule number 2. If a symbol of lower value placed after the symbol of a greater value. Okay, so if a lower number, a lower valued symbol is placed after a greater valued symbol, then the values are added, which implies that small values are adding with that greater value. Okay, now look here. XV. X shows 10, right? And V shows 5. And 5 is the smaller number, smaller than X, isn't it? X is 10. Okay, so here the meaning is 5 is adding with the number 10. Okay, that is V is adding to X. So 10 plus 5, which is equal to 50. Got it, children? Now look at the next example. LXXX. L is a larger value and X is a smaller value, right? So after, if the smaller value is placed on right of greater one, the meaning is addition. So L is 50. So 50 plus X is 10. So 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. What is that? 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 80. So the value of LXXX is 80. Now MCC, M is 1000, M is 1000 and C is 100. So 100 is smaller than 1000, isn't it? And it is arranged on the right of 1000. So 1000 plus 100 plus 100 is the meaning of this. Okay, which is 1200. Okay, always remember. The second rule is, if a symbol of lower value placed after the symbol of a greater value, the values are added. Then that values are added. Okay. Children, now rule number 3. If a symbol of lower value placed before a greater value, okay, just before this, in the second rule we learned that if a symbol of greater value is placed and the lower value is placed after the greater value, but here it is placing a lower value before the greater value. Okay, then the smaller value is subtracted from greater one. Okay, so if the smaller value comes before a greater one, then you have to subtract that smaller number or smaller value from the greater value. Okay, look here. For example, IV. We know IV is 4, isn't it? And we know V shows 5. and 1 is the lower symbol come on the before V, right? So here we are subtracting 1 from 5. So 5 minus 1 is 4. That's how we are writing 4 in Roman numerals. Got it? Now Ix shows 9 and we know x is 10 and 1 shows 1. So here it is comes in left side of x. So 10 minus 1, that is 9. 9 is the value of Ix. Now it is xc and we know the value of c is 100, right? So x comes on the left side. So if it is in left side, you have to subtract. If it is on the right side, you have to add. Okay. So it is in left side. So minus value of x is 10. So 100 minus 10 is 90. Okay. 100 minus 10 is 90. Okay. So this way we can write in Roman numerals. These are very important rules. Got it, children? Okay. So one more rule is here in this and we will discuss that now. Children, here is the fourth rule. I can be subtracted from V and X only. I can be subtracted from V and X only. Okay. And X can be subtracted from L and C only. L can be subtracted from L and C only. C can be subtracted from D and M only. Okay. So this is everyone by heart is. I can be subtracted from V and X only. X can be subtracted from L and C only. And C can be subtracted from D and M only. For example, IV. Look here. I is subtracted from V and we got 4. I is subtracted from X, that is 9. We never subtracted I from L or I from C or I from D or I from M. Why? Because according to this rule, I can be subtracted only from V and X. Okay. And then according to the second rule, that is second one, that is X can be subtracted from L and C only. Okay. So XL 40, XC 90. And if there is no number which comes like XV. Okay. That shows the addition, not the subtraction. There is the greater number on the first position and smaller on the left position, right? So here XL shows 40. We can never subtract it from another symbol, okay, other than L and C. Okay. Now the next one is C can be subtracted from D and M only. Look, CD shows 400. CD shows 400 because D is 500 and 500 minus C, that is 500 minus 100 is 400. Then CM is equal to 900. How? M is 1000 and 1000 minus 100 is 900. Okay. So CM 900. Okay. So my dear children, everyone study all the 4 rules very well. Okay. And study the basic values of the symbols also. Okay. So my dear children, I hope today's concept of Roman numerals are clear for you. Everyone study this all very well and do your works. Okay. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.